Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
I did not expect that to happen, but this deck is still technically alive. I was 1-2 at one point. I have actually won the last 4 games, which means the odds of me continuing to win feel like they're going down. But it may be my last couple opponents were strangely both rogues. Maybe their problem was just they were both rogues, but maybe they were in a little bit of disarray because they have a whole new set of cards to play from. Whispers of the Old Gods came in since I started this run. Which means I have a lot of cards, because of the new standard format, a lot of the cards that I have from Noxramas or Goblins vs. Gnomes expansions, those cards have dropped out, so they were not available to new people in the arena. Whereas they have all the new cards from Whispers of the Old Gods, which obviously I don't have. Your later game, it's so tempting to keep in the starting hand, but I'm not going to. I hold on to you all the time, and it usually doesn't work out, for all that he can be amazing. This is a much more appropriate starting hand that I would like. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Greetings, friend.
Why are you not squelched? Major things they forgot to do, and by forgot I mean they're assholes. Still haven't added perma-squelch menu option. It's not there. Something you would take like 5 minutes of developer time. Drastically improve the experience of me and thousands of other players. I do not even remotely pretend that's a majority. I don't even know if it's a significant percentage. But just in raw numbers, it is a not insignificant number of people, and the amount of joy that your 5 minutes of developer time, realistically like a couple hours, would bring to thousands of people suggests to me that maybe you should think about it. Anyway, so I could waste his early on power to do that, or I could make a 1-1 and drop a redemption. Now, making a 1-1 and dropping a redemption are inherently kind of conflicting arrangements.
I wonder.
Killing him is actually a bit of a pain. I think I am going to bring him out. I'm not going to shrink the frog because I'm going to kill it, so I guess I'll shrink him. Although, if I'm going to kill the frog, I could lose his bubble is the problem. I'd like to kill the frog and then, like, see if I got a secret that would switch it, Spark Breath would switch him. I'm not going to. Okay, let's just do whatever I'm going to do. Total waste of his ability. But that's not the worst thing. I actually should have hit him first, so that 1 damage couldn't wreck it, but okay. I'm actually going to keep the bubble since I did it that way. I really should have hit him first, just to... That doesn't matter, actually, once he's down to 1 damage. If I wasn't shrinking him, it would matter. That would be a better thing to shrink, but it didn't work out that way. Now, I could pump him up to a 3-3, and then use that to kill the thing. May not be great, though. I should probably use him to kill the thing, and then see where my situation is.
Last warning.
The last warning, indeed. That guy, he's pretty cool. He's a 3-2 for 2 with +1 spell damage, and he boosts K'soon, which, if you don't know what that is, watch my, part 1 video for Secrets of the Old Gods, and I'll explain it. That is inconvenient for him, though. That doesn't work out great.
Let me...
Weapons ready.
I think we're going to do that. And I could just buff him up with that. I don't know. I think I'm going to try and do it differently, though. I'm going to go Tournament attendee, this idiot, and Redemption. And I know it seems a little bit odd to put out the Redemption when I have, a lot of crummy hit creatures out here that are not good. But actually, if Tonto there gets killed, he comes back the same. He is fully back as good as he was if something happens to kill him, trying to get him out of the way of, Sorcerer there. So that's pretty cool. That worked out admirably. I think playing him would be pretty good. But I think the thing to do is grow one of these guys so it's big enough to kill him and survive. And then, yeah. Probably him because he's taunt, I'm thinking. So I go I grow him because he's the worst, but then something has to die. The thing that dies might as well be him, so I should actually grow one of the other ones. He'd be back to small anyway. Maybe grow him. Okay, whatever. It's kind of irrelevant.
None may steal our secrets.
It's really irrelevant. It actually completely doesn't matter, because I'm going to end up with the same thing either way. Let's keep Shieldbot anyway, because he's cooler. But yeah. Whatever I was talking about, like, which one kills it, doesn't matter at all remotely. I'm going to save the Rusty Horn. I don't think I have any particular use for it, but I've already got a taunt out right now against no minions, so I'm not going to stress over... I'm not going to stress over that one extra mana. I'm going to save the Horn. Okay. Hammer of Wrath, that is probably a good thing. I mean, playing the cat would be good, but getting rid of that guy and keeping my army control is pretty good too. Avenge. Like Avenge, although I can make a guy. Let's just trade this, see what spare part I get. Of course, the Avenge doesn't trigger on my turn anyway. Time Rewinder. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Let's just smash. Having the Avenge out would be nice, because he's probably going to kill something. But if he kills all of them, then the event probably wouldn't matter, so, I don't know, if he killed them all at once. Reason? Okay. These are frozen. So I could use the True Silver Champion and hit that guy and kill him with a 1-1. That's not bad. It means I'm not doing that much else with my turn, but that guy would be dead, and I do like it, that guy would be dead. So, yeah, let's do that. I don't have anywhere near lethal, right? No. Okay.
For justice. The battle. Reporting for duty.
Once again, Avenge is like the big secret. Now, he should have a hint here that I have Goblins versus Gnomes stuff, I think. Although this is League of Explorers, that's not but this guy is Goblins versus Gnomes. So, you can tell on the background behind the text, there's a gear faintly in there. So yeah, there's a new card for stuff. The new thing replacing Crackle is significantly less crazy than Crackle. I approve. I'm not against Shamans getting better cards, but less random cards that I do like. Okay, I can now play Crazy Things. I don't want to have to use this to break open that stupid thing. But on the other hand, I could use this to kill him and then just kill that. It is annoying that I can't have one more damage on him. But let's just get Sneasel Shredder out there, and I will take the damage on myself rather than on the guy. It does mean I don't have War Control anymore because I can't actually take out the healing totem. So if my opponent has... You'd think that wouldn't matter, but if my opponent has stuff that buffs minions, like a Rockbiter Axe, give it +3, now he can do that to himself. But just theoretically, if he has stuff that buffs minions, he could buff that totem and use it to attack right away. He's more likely to surrender because I have, like, a lot of crud. A lot of crud.
You win this.
See? Surrender. Goblins and gnomes. Goblins and gnomes. You don't know what's going on. I didn't think it would work this well. Goblins and gnomes. Usually our plans explode. But we're going to keep trying, because who knows? Yeah. Now, interesting, we haven't seen... Okay, we've seen one guy who has the Cthulhu bonuses. Because I had heard that maybe all the Cthulhu boosting minions would not be in the arena. We now have proof that they do exist in there. Now, does that mean they're all in there? Or might they have pruned the set? Because that particular guy we saw is a perfectly good and unique minion without his Cthulhu ability. It didn't matter. He's still actually quite good. There are a lot of them who are just, like the one that's just a 2/3 for 2, that's Battlecry Boost Cthulhu. There's no reason for that minion to exist in a non-Cthulhu deck. Just none. So, I'm wondering... That worked out pretty well, although I don't have any early plays. Really. But, so I'm wondering whether they did take out just the ones they deemed to be bad Cthulhu minions, or whether in fact all the Cthulhu minions are in the arena and they're just usually a poor pick, because it's a combo with a legendary, which you have virtually nil chance of actually having. I'm sure playing that early gives away what it is, but I don't have a good turn 2 play anyway, so I might as well save my coin. I mean, I play the lance if there's something to lance.
Shields up. Red alert.
There's something to lance. Lose the Joust. I don't have that much that's expensive in here. Yeah.
For justice.
This is like a stupid weapon. I'm not a huge fan of the jousting mechanic. It really depends on the card, but this, you don't get enough out of it to be worth the time. It is definitely not good. Like, even just if it was 2 mana for a 2 attack, 3 use weapon, it's fine, whatever. Like, that's very efficient, but it's not like problem level efficiency. That's problem level something. That is decidedly inconvenient for my plays. So I think, as drastic as it is,
For justice.
I think I'm going to consecrate, just because any minion I put out is just going to get snaked anyway. I might as well clear the board.
Shield sailing.
And Yeti next turn or something. Using him, like, he'd just get killed by the snake, even if he shrank the snake. It wouldn't even help. There's more stuff that I wish I could consecrate, but it doesn't work that way. That's fine. I understand. This is the Avenge. I wish that was the Redemption, actually. Well, if he'd come back with 1 hit point, it wouldn't be that great. I'm just not that big a fan of Redemption. As much as it can be really strong. It's really strong with Death Rattle or Bubble Minions. That's mostly it. Now that's annoying, because you get to kill him without losing your guys. That is pretty annoying. And you're going to rebound him, make me wish I had another Consecrate, which I totally do not. My deck is rolling pretty slow today. Got nothing to buff. I think we're going to hammer a guy, and then I can't even hammer and Redemption and play this idiot. Lame. I'm getting nowhere.
Let me think.
Wasting this on them sucks, but if I play this, it would actually grow one of them, which sucks even more. I could play him and Redemption and this guy, so he would end up as a 6/5, and this guy would come back with taunt. Yeah, okay, let's call that a plan, even though it's not really a good plan.
Best seats ever.
You say that now. You are definitely in the front row. You may get wet. Gorillabot, no! I do not need more mechs out there, especially mechs that are costing 1 less, because this thing has been out forever. Forever. The mech you can play right away, I'm assuming?
Red alert.
That's bad, but thank God it wasn't another Gorillabot. Because chain Gorillabots, especially with this out, is just like, would be miserable. I'm in a bad spot right now. I'm hoping that crappy taunt guy will take out 2 of his minions, but still asking a lot. Bonk. Yeah, so he took out the crap one. Now what happens? Oh, could he end up with it? No. Not sure. It's possible he could have ended up with the event. Really weird. Seeds old Shredder. Not yet.
Reporting for duty.
You got a secret there. I think I gotta eat that anyway. I gotta kill something.
Death warning.
To make him vulnerable. I can't do much with it though. Please no. Oh God. If it avenged him, it wouldn't have been so bad. That's pretty bad. Is there any point to shrinking him? It seems dumb. I could blow this up and then there'd be fewer things. But then I wouldn't have her out. But if I put her out, this guy is just going to kill the 3/3. Then I'll still have my hammer. But I won't have the card I'll draw from the hammer. Oh, life is difficult.
None may steal our secrets.
I don't think anyone's intimidated by your speech, Keeper. Next turn, hammer, and hopefully draw something from my normal card or from the hammer that is good. My opponent is still playing efficient things. That's bad news, but I mean, I've got like, what, 6 wins now? It's, I expect hardness. Keeper again. I don't have enough mana to Keeper and Hammer. This is ridiculous Tronic. Although I could Keeper this and then kill it with my Keeper and then not do anything much. But if I Hammer, I'm not much better off, am I? So, yeah, I think I'm doing that. That is so lame. But I can't do anything good with the Hammer. I can kill like a 2/2. So, no, we're just going to do that.
None may steal our secrets. Not in my house.
Hail, hail,
Reporting for duty.
I do have 2 more cards than my opponent, but I have 7 less hit points, and given it's his turn, I'm going to say his army is better. Like, after the turn, his army was definitely going to be better.
Reporting for duty.
See how that was going to work out.
None may steal
Wish
our
I had another Consecrate, but oh no, it would only kill half of them, and I don't have another Consecrate. I could blow him up and that, or I could play Sneasel Shredder, take a horrendous beating, but it might take multiple guys to kill him and stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm not deadly, like, urgent in need of help right now. Like, my opponent's not gonna kill me. They're gonna, like, Bloodlust wipe me out.
Fine, I'll yield.
Oh, that's not helping. In a war of attrition. That sucks. The opponent's full health. I'm gonna be at, like, 10. I'm gonna wish I was at 10. On the other hand, he can kill a bunch of things.
Steal our secrets.
That blows. How many of these goddamn things are in this game? Just like all of them. We each had 2. Yeah, 5/5. It's fine. Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Can't do that and hammer this turn. I gotta take out some guys. So if I hammer him, like, I'm not gonna have a good way to get rid of her, which is another problem, but we'll worry about that later when my army is better. Do that and kill one of them, but I think it is card efficient. There won't be much stuff out there anymore. It's just 4 hit points, whereas she can hit him and survive. So next turn I can do these both. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have much stronger next turn if I do it this way. One has no cards. My next turn is going to be a double minion and a taunt minion that handles those guys okay, and I have the second use of the sword next turn. Zombie Chow! Awesome. Thanks, Zombie Chow. You are not helping your opponent. You're not helping my opponent right now. That's not helping me, by any stretch. I guess I could do that instead of taunting. It's a little risky. That's not as risky if I just kill this first, is it?
For justice.
No, but then that doesn't work, so, okay. There was no good way to do it. Never mind. Just go back to the original plan. That was dumb, though. I would have killed her if I was thinking. It's like, what am I... It's like, there are... This is why I'm bad at chess. Because I see all the moves, and then I forget where I started, and it's like, here's the chess, like, math for me. Like, there are 4 enemy minions. I can use this. But if I use this, and it steals the Zombie Chow, that dramatically hurts my chances. That's a 10 hit point swing against me. So, I'll kill the Zombie Chow, and then I'll steal him. And then, of course, it doesn't work, because I'm bad at chess. Okay, so... I can kill her, which would reduce my opponent's healing significantly. Now, this guy's going to go down at some point, but I'm going to deal with that. I've got to restabilize here. We're both making a 1/1 every turn.
Reporting for duty.
Do I... No, my opponent's going to be trading minions like crazy. Let's just play him. He's got no cards in hand. The chances of him having 4 things out are slim. Now he's going to mind control tech me. Steal the Shredder. I lose the game. Rage quit.
Reporting for duty.
Because he's going to have 4 minions, but then he's going to trade at least one of them to kill this guy, so no chance. You are not killing this guy. I mean, you still don't have a guy left, notice, but... Okay, let's see what I get out of this.
Reporting for duty.
Crap is what I get out of that. But... Alright, we kill this. Hit you for a bunch. You know what? This guy's not big enough to kill him. I'm going to risk him. I'm going to try and keep him alive. I don't want him getting killed by the bubble. That's annoying. Because he's able to do a lot of damage in his present form. And just saving his ability to respawn as something else is okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have him to break through that. Now I do.
Reporting for duty.
But I still have the Murloc Knight. I think it worked out well that I did that, as it turns out. You are truly worth defeating, Arcane Nullifier. Let's see what Murloc I get before I make any
Reporting
decisions.
for duty.
Bluegill would be fine. He's a 2-5, that's pretty good. Okay, we're losing that. Fine. Nice. I'd rather take damage on him than the other thing, though.
The battle.
I'll have one less guy, but I'll have full control. I'm going to play this guy because he does have a bubble, so even if my opponent consecrates, he's going to make it. Would you like to surrender now? You know what that is? That is not Tyrion Fordring, because you mostly need a Tyrion Fordring or maybe a Lay on Hands at this stage of the game. You're boned,
Reporting for duty.
but feel free to play it out. Everyone's been surrendering to me too fast. It's kind of annoying. It's not actually annoying. I'm fine with it, but it probably makes for less good viewing. I don't know. Do I have lethal damage? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not unless I get a Murloc Warlord.
Reporting for duty.
That is definitely not a Murloc Warlord. Let me hit you for that. And that. And let's trade to 1-1. We need to make board space. I'm going to save him. I have such an overwhelming board advantage. I'm going to save him in case I get Colosseum. Colosseum would, of course, kill everything but my highest attack minion. Hey, it's a Murloc Knight. We had some similar stuff. It's kind of funny that I'm completely kicking your ass, isn't it?
The victory is yours.
Nice, Warlord. Yep. So... yeah. Starting to think maybe I do have an unfair advantage, even though it's only in a certain number of cards. Seems to be working for me, though, and let's see if that continues in the post-apocalypse, pre-versus post Whispers of the Old Gods arena. Some death next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.